Wait till somebody comes in here. Somebody, anybody. Can you guys see me? Well, there's nobody in here. Let me see. I don't know that's so close to my face. Mm-mm. I'll give it a little bit. If nobody comes in, then I'm gonna just do it like it's a video. And you guys can just watch the replay. But I mainly wanted to come live because honestly, like, I'm a little disappointed in myself because I had two assignments that I had to do for school. And I did everything else like earlier in the week, but then I had like two assignments that I had to do like in the discussion board or whatever. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. And I'm gonna talk about why in a second, but I just couldn't. So I'm a little disappointed because I know, like, okay, even if I still do it, it's gonna be late, and I'm still not gonna get full points. And one of them, like the discussion board, I don't think you can even, like, once it's past that, because the discussion's closed. But yeah, I had to basically tell myself, "Hi, Kenneth, how are you?" um, you probably missed what I was talking about. I was basically Um, so I was saying how I was disappointed in myself because I had two assignments for like my online school that I was supposed to do, and I was supposed to get in at 11:59. And today I knew I had to do it all day. I'm like, I have to do it, I have to do it, I have to do it. But I just couldn't get myself to do it. Like, I just couldn't. Like, my mind was all over the place in all different places and stuff. So I didn't do it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm disappointed in myself. But it's like I noticed that, hi, how are you? I notice a lot of times what I do is I'll beat myself up and I'll just burn myself out. And I think that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just burnt out. I'm burnt out because I have like the online school, and then I have the clinical medical assisting, and then the kids, and then trying to keep the house clean, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and it can be overwhelming. And so I'm like, you know what? I have to tell myself I don't have to be perfect. Like, you don't have to be perfect. The house doesn't have to be perfectly clean. Your homework, you don't always have to get a freaking 100 on every test. You don't always have to get a 100 on all your homework assignments. So let me take this off. I look like straight grandma. So, yeah, I always have to tell myself, like, you do not have to do everything so 100 on everything. Like, sometimes it's mentally necessary to not do. And I think that's what it was for me tonight. Tonight, it was mentally necessary for me to not do because I was just overwhelmed. So if I would have done it anyways, like, I was trying to read it and trying, thank you. I was trying to read it and trying to comprehend exactly what was being asked. I'm like, are they asking me to play a role as this, or asking me in the future, or asking us to network? So I was just like, oh my God. But because I'm so stressed out, I wasn't absorbing anything. I'm not absorbing anything that's being asked of me. So I was like, you know what? It's mentally necessary for you to just let this one go. If tomorrow you can do what you can do and make up some stuff, fine. But tonight is mentally necessary for you to just not do, because you're already like I don't want to, like, sometimes I can feel, and you can notice like a trigger for, like, if you struggle with depression or anything like that, you can almost notice it starting to creep up. And I don't want to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing myself to where it does, to the point where I can't control that. So that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm like, you know what? it really truly is mentally necessary for you to accept that you're not going to get 100 in this class. Like, it's okay. You'll get maybe like, you won't get an A, but maybe you'll get a B or a C. That's okay sometimes. Like, so yeah. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make a video because I don't know if I'm the only one who deals with that, where like I have like this pressure where I feel like it has to be a 100. And where it has to be a 100, and I'm just like, no, just, you know what? Don't stress yourself out. It's okay if you get a freaking B. Okay, it's not gonna kill you if you have a 87 instead of a 97 or 100. It's not gonna kill you. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm like already stressed out. I think I took on too much. Um, not necessarily with school, but just in general. I just take on too much. And then also like there's this little girl that I met. I think I told. I don't think I told YouTube. That's Facebook. I told. But yeah, I met this little girl. She's such a sweetheart. And my kids play with her or whatever at the lake, at the pond, and they became friends with her. And she was going through a lot, lost her mom and stuff. So she's, but she's so cute. So she's been at my house a lot because I felt like I had to be there for whatever reason. It was almost like, and she found comfort. Like, she doesn't really know me, and she had found comfort with me. Like, she was crying to me or whatever, and talking to me one day. So I've kind of felt like, okay, you need to, you know, it's not gonna kill you to involve yourself and try and be a woman, like a woman figure or whatever. I mean, I'm not perfect, but um, I think I could be some kind of positive in her life as far as just having someone to invest time and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so she's been at my house a lot, which is okay. It's okay. But it's a little, my 3 is hard. Um, and, she can be a little difficult. But I understand why, so I don't hold that against her at all. I understand, like, why. Anywho, so yeah, mentally, I could not bring myself to sit down and focus on homework. I kept getting distracted with other stuff. Um, then I'm just tired. Like, I can have energy to not be serious, but when it's something that I have to be serious and I have to really like pay attention and think, that's draining for me sometimes, especially when, like, for example, my last month, our class had a lot to do with using our creative mind and um making presentations and stuff like that, and a lot of our learning and stuff was like videos. So I'm a very visual learner, so that was easy for me, and I love to create content. I like to do certain things, to express anything. But this month I'm like struggling. So far I've been doing good, but I'm struggling. I think it said like the highest grade I would get like is a 9, because it has like calculates your grade. It was like a 97 point something or a 98 something point whatever. But tonight I need to stop procrastinating too. Oh my god, all these stupid notifications. Sorry. Tonight I just couldn't do the discussion board in the last assignment. The last assignment, I know they said if you do it late, they'll take 10 points off, or 10% or something like that. But that's okay. The discussion board, I'm definitely not gonna get credit for because it closed at 11:59. But I'm just like, I can't. Like, it's not possible. I mean, some people can get 100 on every class, right? But and every, just A's. But for me, I struggle with a lot of stuff. And I'm not about to mentally break myself so that I can get a freaking 100. If I get a 80, or as long as it's a 75 and above, that's great for me. Like, I need to start kind of like giving myself some slack. I really do, because it's overwhelming. And then when I focus so much on that, I get overwhelmed because I get up and the house is a disaster. And I'm like, oh my God, my kids destroyed the house. So I've spent all day doing homework, and I'll get up, cook, feed them, whatever, and then go back to the homework. But I'll sit there, and when I get up, I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, so definitely I was like, I need a mental break. It's okay. It's really okay if you don't get a 100. It's okay if you don't, just take the mental break and then do it tomorrow and still pass it in. You either get credit or you don't, but at least you still did it, and you show the effort that you wanted to do it, or that you were gonna do it, but just things were whatever. I don't know. So yeah. I don't know how you guys feel. Some people probably like, no, I don't agree. Maybe it's my cat. Anyways, I'm like blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. How was you guys' day today? Thinking too hard, small steps to reach your goal. Take some time for yourself daily. Yeah, that's true. Amir, so to remember me. Not really. But I gotta go to your page. Um, I can't see that little like picture, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm not mad. Like, I gotta learn to just accept things for what it is. Mentally, you can't do it, and that's what it is. Like, right now, mentally, you can't focus on that, and accept it, and then just do what you can do after to repair some damage. So, I don't know, right? That's all you can do. Because if either way, if I sit there and I do it, I can't process what's being asked. Like, I'm not gonna, because my mind's not there. My mind's somewhere else. I'm not gonna be able to process what it is that they're asking me. Like, I'm already confused. So I'm like, okay. So, another thing that I'm gonna do is go to, they have like question and answer seminars, or like online like class for question and answers. I should have did that. But like I said, I just been, I don't know. Just been freaking struggling with a lot of stuff. Like, just a lot of stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys think about the idea of mentally allowing yourself to not be like so perfect? What did I title this again? Let me see. I forgot. Whatever the title says. What do you think about? Do you think, no, I don't agree with that. But I think it's important. At least for me, somebody who struggles, who just struggles in general, doing daily things, it's important, because I feel like if I keep pushing, sometimes like, if I keep pushing myself and pushing myself and pushing myself, it could be great, but it can also not be great, because then I'll start feeling burnt out, like how I'm feeling, right? I start feeling burnt out, and then that would coming, the feeling of being overwhelmed, and all kinds of stuff like comes with that. And then those feelings trigger depression. So it's just like, you know what? Mentally, I need to sacrifice this grade just a little bit. A C's not going to kill you if that's what you get. Because I'm not willing to sacrifice this, my the state of mind of where I'm at now. I'd rather keep that, you know. So whatever. If I have to like, whatever. And somebody was telling me that. Who was telling me that the other day? They were saying that that was gonna happen. Like you can't. You're not always gonna get an A on everything. Not always gonna get a 100. You're not always. Obviously, that's common sense. But for me, it's just like I need it. Anyways, I am like really burnt out. So I'm gonna lay down and try and get some rest. And then maybe tomorrow, with a fresh mind, I'll go over what it is. Well, not maybe, I will. But with the fresh mind, I'll go over what it is that I need to do. You guys have a good night. Where's this X? I can't see.